Welcome to Creeper World 3 Arc Eternal ShadeOfDead style. People said they wanted to see this. So, I actually kind of got lucky in the fact that I guess after I wiped my computer, I reinstalled Creeper World here to record some of it. It's reset it. It's reset it to back to the beginning. So that's awesome, actually. So otherwise, you kind of miss some of the text and dialogue and things. It doesn't. You can quote unquote reset it, but when you do, it kind of messes up some of the dialogues and stuff, so you don't get to see all of it. And yes, I know some people are like, somebody made a comment that you know, that's not how you tell a story with walls of text and, you know, 10 minutes of dialogue to be read. But I mean, people think Hideo Kojima is a great storyteller, and I'm going to tell you what, you can hate me if you want, but the story in the Metal Gear games is bad. Alright? It's just bad. It's nonsensical, just hyped up. Oh, it's so deep in meaning. Have you seen what Hideo Kojima does with Metal Gear? Have you seen his new game? But have you seen what Hideo Kojima does with Metal Gear? I think it's all a joke to him. I really do. He put that ladder in there to literally make people think if they're going the wrong way or the game is bugging out. That's why that ladder's in, what is it, 3? Anyway. Have you seen 5? Have you seen the girl who breathes through her skin and doesn't wear any clothes? He doesn't really care, alright? That none of that's real. None of that's even remotely real. Anyway. This is going to have some walls of text. That was all I was saying. There's going to be text. I'll go ahead and read it. You can skip through it. Feel free to if you don't care. But if you watch the story missions for Particle Fleet, you're going to see some things happen in this one that's going to relate to that one. And then if we go to 2, you'll see some stuff. I think, I don't know why, but in my head, I feel like the storylines, if you look at them backwards, they start to make more sense as you go, as opposed to looking at them forward. The Creeper World 1 was fine, I think. And then Creeper World 2 happened, and things got weird. Creeper World 3, things got weirder. And Particle Fleet, things got weird too. But it seems like if we move back through it all backwards, that's what my head's telling me. I haven't actually sat down and done it, obviously. We're going to start this. But this is Creeper World 3, Arc Eternal. If you like Particle Fleet, you'll probably like this too. It's a little different, but you'll like it. Alright, so this is great. This is great. Alright. So maybe it hasn't. Can we reset the missions? Yeah, nuke them. There we go. Nuked all the missions. Archive transmissions. Okay. So it didn't quite get rid of... Alright, I thought it had reset all the way. And I thought there was a splash screen that happened before that replay intro. There we go. Alright, watch this. The arc of the moral universe is long, but bends towards justice. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. That's a good thing. First CE. Common Era. Or is that what it was? I think it was. Arc Eternal. The story in this is actually going to explain some of the things they talk about in Particle Fleet. By the year 13271, in the first common era, humans had spread into a great galactic empire. All they had achieved ended when the Creeper arrived. Not the particulate, the Creeper. Thousands of worlds were destroyed. Wow, that's loud. Were destroyed by an unknown enemy, yet a small group of less than 50,000 humans survived. Their impossible journey ended in the destruction of the enemy nexus. 30, whatever. 30 years. Just read it. Just read it. This music is really loud. But no matter how great humanity became, it would always succumb. Loud. Oh my gosh. Let's turn that down just a little. There, I turned it down. Now when the last of the great human empires has slipped away into the night, that sleeper awakens. Awaken! Awaken! Planet is shielded. Keys needed from planet Tempest. Bloop bloop. We can't go to Carcier. Alright, so we're going to need to look at the archive transmissions. But first, actually. Ooh. Let's, wow, that was loud. I'm going to crank this down a little bit. Music in this game is good, too. Yeah, I know, start here. I'm quite aware. Alright, so archive transmissions. We're going to have to do it this way because it's not going to show them because I have actually played through all this before. So, that's the way it is. Let me turn this back up so you can hear it again. There. I turned it down on my recording software, not on my computer. So, Scars, wake up, Scars! Commander Skarsgård Abraxas, paging command. Where? What? What? Wait a minute. Who are you? This guy is like Ming, the Merciless. He kind of looks like he's got that. You know who Ming the Merciless is. Look him up. I'll keep the ship lights very low. You have slept for a very long time. My name is Leah. Where's my coffee? I don't know any Leah. The last thing I remember is Palladius laughing and saying, Fortuna favet fatuis. Fatuis. I'm saying it wrong. Where am I? Where is Palladius? And who are you? Slowly. Palladius created... I'm assuming she's saying, slow down. I'm going to tell you, take this slow. Palladius created me shortly after he placed you in suspended animation. I was your guardian for the eons that passed. I have watched over and protected you for many cycles. I am part of this ship we are on. We have been in orbit around a stable singularity for many eons, hiding from all that transpired. That's our ship right there, that little red thing. Can we see it? It's a cool ship. Well, we've hid from everything. Just how many eons? It is difficult to measure because of the expansion of space, the rift space cataclysm, variations in various cosmological constants. Quit stalling, just a round figure. Over 5 billion Earth Standard years. My gods. Why did my alarm go off? No, why answer? Why? Answer me. Why? There we go. I'm sorry, Scars. All I know is that now is when I was to awaken you. I and the ship are now at your disposal. My only instructions from this point forward are to follow your commands. None of this makes any sense or even seems possible. But I long ago abandoned the concept of impossible. So let's take a look. Ship sensors indicate we are no longer orbiting a singularity. Correct. I warped this ship to a nearby star system to begin the reactivation process. Unfortunately, there appears to be a warp inhibitor in this system, so we are stuck here till you do something about it. Get out your Phillips head. Warp? Inhibitor? Move the ship to Tempest, the world without a shield. Then launch ground activities. I'll explain more once there. Tempest. Start. Now we're going to do some tutorials. Excellent. This world should suffice for demonstrating the core capabilities of the ship. There's a creeper emitter here. Creeper emitter? What is that? Well, if you've only played Particle Fleet, this does not put out particles. It puts out creeper. You'll see. Yes, I'm afraid so. Much has happened while you slept. Dozens of human civilizations rose and fell, each trying ever more desperate measures, as the creeper would always return. The last whispers of the final civilization haven't been heard in many thousands of years. As far as my sensors can ascertain, only ruins remain. Why was I forced to sleep through this all, only to awaken to utter desolation? Strange. This world seems to contain some manner of pod. Technological remnants are rare, so I would investigate. Follow the ship's automated assistance system and acquire that pod. This. They want that. And then it's going to tell me what to do. we take our command node. We're going to drop it right there on the ground. Boom. Now build a bunch of collectors. Boom, 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 boom. We're just going to do that. I just got to connect them. You see how they all connect? Poo. Alright. But you see how they all connect. They're all going to connect across it. You know what? No. Destroy that. Oh, I need to edit my controls again. Oh, dang it. P. There we go. I gotta edit my controls. I gotta make space my pause button. Too much, what's it called? What is it called? Baldur's Gate. Can I just... No. We'll destroy these. I think it's X. No. Is it D? No. I don't remember what the hotkey is for that either. May have to change that too. I think it all got reset. Well, it obviously doesn't save it on the cloud in between missions. There we go. That's what I wanted. Connect here. We're going to do this one fairly quickly. Alright, so everything has to be connected back to your command nodes. These are like your headquarters ship from Particle Fleet, if you haven't played this. So this is our command node. It creates energy. These, I keep hitting space. Alright, we're going to fix this. Keys. Here we go. Here we go. Nope. Move up. Pause. Space. Already used by cancel. We don't want to use it by cancel. We'll make that P. Escape is my cancel. Space is my pause. Alright, so it's sending its packets out to build with. Just like it sends the energy out in Particle Fleet. I'm assuming if you're only watching my channel for this, then you've never played these. So it's going to send these packets out. This is our energy production up here. We're making it all, and it's sending it out. These collectors work kind of like a solar collector or something. They can collect energy around them. You know, if there's differences in the terrain of the land. And if we look down here at this tells you what the height the terrain is. So this thing is like down in a hole, and this is way up here. And this is the creeper. The creeper is goo. It's molasses. It's really thick, viscous fluid. It's not like water, which would flood out across there. It piles up and flows out slowly. And this is what we have to destroy. And now they want me to build some pulse cannons. I need to build 3. Fine. We'll build 3. And we also need a nullifier. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do it. Alright, so the pulse cannons, they are what you think they are. These are much like the cannons on the ships and Particle Fleet. They're going to shoot shots that are going to damage the creeper and push it back. Now, the red ones are my ammo. So the ammo's coming down here. You can see how my lines have turned red. This is an indication that I'm overusing energy. I'm using too much energy. But my construction is done. It's turning red again. That's okay. We don't need to be super efficient on our energy. I'm probably going to drive people nuts on this one too with my energy usage. But they're going to shoot. They're going to do their thing. They can touch the creeper for a time and take a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be that big a deal. This is the nullifier. This is how we destroy these creeper nodes. It comes down here. It gets built, and then it has to charge up, and then it kind of looks like a lathe, and it takes that out. So we're going to sit here and shoot this all out. Now in the original creeper world, you couldn't destroy the nodes, which was different for sure. I need a collector. I need to get a collector out here. I need to connect to this thing. So, and then this thing that's left behind, this is called a power node. So you can see like the range of this cannon. You can see that it can't shoot up on the hills where it's all turned red. But we can throw this down right there, and then he suddenly becomes super mega cannon, and he's gonna go nuts. Shoots really fast, and that's what these are good for. These power nodes. Carcier shield key. So we've got the shield key to the planet Carcier, which is kind of how the missions progress in this. Alright, so that's all done. And we're going to claim victory. I didn't do great. Somebody did 7 seconds. They probably landed their... I don't know how you do 7 seconds. I don't think you can build a thing in Nullifier in 7 seconds. Oh. I bet I do know how they did it. We'll submit it. We'll submit our score. Oh, I need to put my name in. ShadeOfDead. Submit. Continue. Is this where we were? Yeah, this is where we are. I just want to see if I know what to do here. If this will... Oh, come on. There. Will this do it? Can you build it fast enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that let me win? No? See, alright, so I mentioned this before about how you needed to... about how this game... People have insane times on this game. And the reason being is that they have used cheat engine to do it. You can't just do that. So, alright. I just wanted to see if just getting the key was all I needed to do. So the shield around Carcier lowered. Fly there and engage ground operations. Let's see what it says. I guess it's not going to say anything. Alright. So there's nothing new. We're going to go to Carcier. Nope. Alright. I just got to check it because I'm not sure exactly what all it's going to say. And now we're going to go to Carcier. And this is a pretty easy mission too. Excellent. That pod from planet Tempest contained a shield key for this planet. Obtaining it allowed us to lower the shield and access the planet. The entire planet shielded? This must have been some desperate attempt to defend against the creeper. One that sadly failed. The human civilization that developed this shielding technology had high hopes. They accomplished many great and magnificent feats, but the end came for them just like all the others. There is a large structure here. This must be the warp inhibitor, this thing. Yes, these inhibitors restrict warp travel to other systems. We need to destroy this inhibitor so we can leave this system. Destroying the inhibitor will destroy all other enemies on the map. Why would the Creeper, or Loki, build warp inhibitors? They did not. I recommend acting quickly and getting us out of here, Scars. No world is ever safe for long. Okay, so, again, it's trying to tell me what to do. Pause. If you destroy this, you just win. Okay, if you destroy this guy, you just win. That's the end of it. So, that's our target. And some of these missions you can win without ever destroying everything else, because that's all you need to do. I'm actually going to build right there. And let's go ahead and get this set up a little bit. There. We want to try to connect as much of this as we possibly can. Like that. We'll get our energy really fast that way. And we want to get that thing too. So we're going to build that collector. It allows us to gain this green tech artifact. We're going to be a little energy screwed at the beginning, but that's quickly being solved. Alright, so we got the relay. It creates long distance connections, but only to other relays, and they also double packet speed. So, sending a relay connected to this, the packets will prefer to take the path along the relay if it's faster. There, I guess. I may be doing this poorly, but we're just going to shoot for that really fast. And we will build ourselves a couple of these. Just to have. I can send them over there just in case I don't get there optimally fast enough. Oh, that sucks. There we go. Do that. And then that'll... Now they'll start sending down this path because they travel faster. You can tell they do. So... Build a nullifier near the warp inhibitor. Destroy it. Destroy the inhibitor will destroy other enemies on the map. Yes, we know. I told everybody that. There's that. You come here. And they will fly. And while they're flying, the creeper can't touch them. The creeper is on the ground. It's flowing out. And you can see it's like... Alright, so we look at the terrain again. You can see how much is stacked up in that spot. You can see it's thinner here, and it just kind of flows downward as we get further away. So, that's how the creeper works. It's just this viscous fluid that spreads out. I don't know, I always kind of thought of it as like nanomachines, and it just kind of devours everything. The concept of the gray goo nanomachine being the issue. And we're just going to build a nullifier there. These guys will be here just shooting at this, and we'll speed up the game. We'll bust through this one really fast. Now, a lot of people have done it way faster than me. They landed over there, I would say. I still don't know about this one. This one might be legit. You might be able to get a landing over there and put down a nullifier and build it in that amount of time. I'm not sure though. I'm not real sure. But here we are. Submit score. Continue. All right. And click the star to access the sector map and leave the sector. So we've gotten rid of the warp inhibitor. And now I can click here, and then it's going to show me the sector map. And this is the campaign, basically, right here. These are all campaign missions. And you can see there's a Prospectors Zone, Tormented Space, Alpha Sector. These are all places that you can unlock. I don't have to. I could just go straight down through here, go to Endir, to Cricket, to Alpha Sector, or to Cricket, and then that unlocks Alpha Sector. Now, what they mean is, what these are like bonus areas with missions that you can go to later on. Alpha Sector is like the maps and things that were created during the alpha of the game, before alpha and beta, probably before it was released. Prospectors Zone, there's a I don't want to say gimmick, but I guess gimmick to it. There are these items that you can pick up that allow you to, that you can hold on to, and each time you go to a different planet there, you still have these items, and you can use them to help you in fighting the creeper. And so you can collect some, you can use them when you need to, so on and so forth. And I think they even translate over to Tormented Space, which is just a bunch of random missions that are typically difficult. I don't know that I'll do any of those. I might do some of the alpha ones, because some of those maps are kind of cool. But we're going to go to Abatis. Boop. Alright, now let's read this. This warp travel is strange to me. Yes, you only ever knew travel through rift space. Rift space was sealed many millennia ago in an attempt to stop the creeper menace from returning. Unfortunately, it did not work. The creeper arrived in vessels that could bend the fabric of space-time. Eventually, the few survivors of successive civilizations developed their own warp technology. Oof. But no matter how strong and advanced each civilization grew, the creeper would always eventually return. But this ship was constructed before those events. Palladius must have known about warp travel and that this ship would need it. Yes, but things weren't that simple. For now, concentrate on gaining access to Starsync. That's where the warp inhibitor is in this system. I see it at Starsync, but it is shielded. The threat these people faced must have been truly terrifying. Looks like Telos is our only option. I'll fly the ship there and initiate ground actions. Close. So, this is kind of how the missions play out. We go to a sector, we get a little bit of story. We go to a planet, you get a little bit of story. It lets us unlock a different one, which lets us unlock the last one, which then we destroy the warp inhibitor and we can leave. So you can see, you get a little preview, a little thumbnail of the different worlds that we're going to go to. And so, before I start Telos, though, I think I'm gonna pause here. I'll end this episode here. We will start here and go from there. Some of these missions take some time. Some of them are quite short. I I've played through them. I don't know how many times. I don't know, 4 or 5 times probably. I've played through the campaign, but it has been a while since I've done it. So I may not be as fast as I used to be, but some of them shouldn't take very long, and some of them still take me a long time just because of how I build and how I play. So, and then once we kind of get through some of this, we should be able to get to colonial space, which allow us to browse and download the creations of other players. So, because for whatever reason it erased my save, it didn't upload back for whatever reason from the cloud. So it's saying I don't have access to that right now, which is fine. I wanted to play through these anyway first, but once we get through these, then we can look at the exchange, the colonial space, where everybody has put up their missions, and there are thousands of missions there to take a look at. Planetfall 666 has already requested that I play his missions on Creeper World 3. So we'll go through this, and then we'll go into colonial space, and we'll probably do some of Planetfall's missions and everything else. He says he's got a storyline series of missions that he hasn't finished. I told him he needs to finish it, so I'm telling you again, Planetfall, you need to finish your missions. Wrap it up. 1 or 2 more missions. Just wrap it up. I know you don't want to, but don't Half-Life 3 us, man. Okay? Don't Valve us. Don't pull a Gabe. Don't be Half-Life 3. Finish the story. I don't want to be left hanging. I want to know what happens. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all later. Bye.